Sabansky is clear, and Sabansky wins it well from Larzophony. Holding on to third, Soviet Spice, and then Yumagoa, followed by My Bigston, Harkaway Rose, a gap to Celtic Tiger, who missed the start. Couchateau was second last, and Ra for Gold last of all. And Cryptic Red came out at the barrier, and they look ready, and they're off. And Wellsell began okay in the middle of the line, and Grand Rouge jumped well towards the inside. Preludes away in a hurry. Wellsell has given a slap of the whip to be right there early. Going forward is Kickback under his own steam. He's actually in the leading three as they settle into stride now. And then High Rule, the 3-year-old, who's moving up fast on the outside. Wellsell at the post, a lap to go. About to be headed off by High Rule. Kickback is right there third. Grand Rouge outside. Preludes next, turning out of the straight. Then Scenic Joy from Kimore. Next in the field is Stabile over on the outside. Miss Summerday's got through on the fence. Just behind them is Laurie's Legend, and they're followed by Helix. Just like Mersey and Lady Rebar whipped the field in. Wellsell held out High Rule and leads into the back straight. Preludes enjoying a lovely run third on the inside. Then came Kickback fourth on the outside, and 1.5 to Miss Summer Day. A length and a half to Grand Rouge, and then Scenic Joy over on the outside. 1 Stabile. Kimore a neck away on the outside. 2 lengths to Laurie's Legend over on the inside rail. As they go down the back straight, it's being followed then by Helix over on the outside, and 2 lengths to Lady Rebar, and Just Like Mersey on the fence. Wellsell takes the field down the back now, leading by about 1/2 to 3/4 on High Rule, a length and a half to Preludes. Kick back the outside, Miss Summerday pushing up between them, going past the 800 metres now. Then follows Scenic Joy, making ground round the outside, takes off 3 wide and is sprinting quickly towards the leaders. Then Grand Rouge, 2 lengths further back in the field, then is Stabile, followed then by Kimore, Laurie's Legend, Lady Rebar, Just Like Mersey, and Helix dropped out to be last of all as they came to the turn, and Wellsell just the leader from High Rule. Kickback, Scenic Joy now under a lot of pressure out wide behind them. Preludes needing a run, ridden along on the inside, and then Miss Summer Day followed by Stabile and Grand Rouge into the straight, and Wellsell is the leader at the 200 metres, a length and a half. Preludes on the inside, and on the outside is Kickback. That's the 3 with 200 metres to go. Wellsell fighting on courageously, still about 1/2 in front. Preludes out late, lunging. Wellsell in front, and I think just held Preludes. Kickback 2 lengths away third, then Stabile followed in by Grand Rouge. High Rule weakening in the run home, being followed further back then by Miss Summerday, Lady Rebar. Then came Laurie's Legend. Scenic Joy dropped out of it in the run home, Just Like Mersey, Kimore, and Helix was a bad last. Now, Wellsell has lasted, number 8 to win. Couple of more bounds and Preludes would have got him, no doubt, but the favourites clung grimly to the lead and has won, and Kickback has finished in 3rd place. That's good performance by Wellsell. To lead all to Machiavelli in the middle of the line began well. Also out quickly River Mac on the outside, and Quite Adamant settling just behind them, followed by Rash Rudder, Rapid Progress, Carla Lear. Bold Poet dropped out last, and River Mac has taken it up early. Mr. Machiavelli a 1/2 length away on the outside. Quite Adamant outside Rash Rudder, and 2 lengths back Rapid Progress on the inside of Carla Lear, and 2 to Bold Poet. Coming down the back, about 1,000 metres to go. River Mac ahead in front on the outside, Mr. Machiavelli. A length back in the field then, Quite Adamant outside Rash Rudder. 1 behind them is Carla Lear, followed then by Rapid Progress, and 2 lengths to Bold Poet going past the 800 metres. And River Mac made play about a neck in front of the hot favourite, Mr. Machiavelli. A length away in the field is Quite Adamant running third on the outside of Rash Rudder. 1 further back, Carla Lear, when they commence to run off the back straight. And at the end of the field, Bold Poet on the outside of Rapid Progress. River Mac just led, Mr. Machiavelli the outside. Quite Adamant moving into it 3 deep in the green colours. Rash Rudder back on the fence in the white blinkers. And then Carla Lear, who can sprint home and was within 2 lengths of the leader, cornering. It's now Mr. Machiavelli asked for the supreme effort. Flaherty shot him a length in front of River Mac fighting on game limit. Carla Lear is coming home well. Mr. Machiavelli only a 1/2 Carla Lear. Mr. Machiavelli a neck in front. He's finding enough. He's pulling out something, Mr. Machiavelli. Wins it a 1/2 length, Carla Lear. Bold Poet from last ran on for third, then Rapid Progress, Rash Roller, River Mac, and Quite Adamant dropped out to last. Mark Flaherty getting the...
We might see if we can have a look at that. Cranbourne, they're all set now, and once again, here's Greg.
And the favourite Transgress began as well as anything. Crafty Hunter dropping right back to the tail end, and Crepitus was the first to bounce out. The grey Crepitus leads from Transgress, the favourite going through. Settling handy to them, Big Fancy pushing up in the centre of those 2 runners, and New Spec fourth the rail. Then Mushroom Table, Road Rager, about a length and a half behind them is Deltane. A length to Goulburn River on the outside, and then the grey Impress Me over on the fence from Just a Blur. I'm Pop a good way back, and so too is Mowat Man. About 4 lengths further back is Kelray, and 2 lengths to Crafty Hunter. Inside the 800, Big Fancy a length Trapetus. Mushroom Table a half away third. Goulburn River circling the field round the outside will soon be with the leaders. New Spec is next, a neck to Transgress at the 600. Road Rager out 3 wide. Transgress really ridden along, not going anywhere at the moment. Then Deltane getting through on the inside, followed by Impress Me, I'm Pop. And back behind those horses then is Mowat Man when they came to the corner. And Trapetus tackled on the outside by Goulburn River. Big Fancy's dropped out quickly. Road Rager coming around the outside. Then New Spec pushing through between horses. We're well in the straight now. Impress Me and Transgress are starting to lengthen. Trapetus 100 to go as Just the leader. Road Rager claims it quickly with Transgress out wide and New Spec the fence, but Road Rager's taken the lead. 50 to go, and Road Rager beat Transgress by a neck. Mowat Man charging home between them for third, then Trapetus and New Spec. Crafty Hunter and Kelray came hard down the outside. They were followed by Deltane, and then came Big Fancy, Impress Me, I'm Pop. Well back to finish then was Mushroom Table, Goulburn River, and last of all was Just a Blur. Couple coming in, Belong an easing favourite. Light flashing away. Off they go. And now Solar Burn, the one down near the inside, a little slow to move out of the stalls. Belong is settling towards the end. Dark Kingdom has hustled out of the stalls on the outside to lead in the early part over Principal Act. Now Sunburn is booting through near the inside. Solar Burn to run through, and it'll take it up. Solar Burn over Dark Kingdom, and they're really scorching along early. 2 lengths back, Principal Act holding down third placing. Rainbow Brave 2 lengths away on the outside. Over on the fence then is Peking Dancer. 2 lengths behind these Belong on the inside from Strictly Jazz. 2 lengths Sugarberry Circle, and Assessment whipped them in going past 1,000, where Solar Burn led by 2.5 lengths to Dark Kingdom. A length away Principal Act moving to third round the outside. Peking Dancers on the fence, and then Rainbow Brave in the bright pink colours. 1 Belong tucked away on the inside of Strictly Jazz, and 2 lengths Sugarberry Circle ahead. Assessment on the inside. Preparing to turn off the back straight, Solar Burn by 1 length to Dark Kingdom. Half a length to Principal Act. Tucked away on the inside is Peking Dancer from Rainbow Brave. Next Strictly Jazz. Belong over on the inside, needing to get out from that pocket. Then Sugarberry Circle, and back last in a bunching field is Assessment. Before the bend, and Dark Kingdom went to the lead. Solar Burn has dropped right back through the field quickly. Strictly Jazz out wide is sprinting after the leader when they corner. Dark Kingdom over Strictly Jazz wide out. Rainbow Brave and Belong is coming through in the red cap now. Belong is after the leader. Dark Kingdom tackled by Belong, who's worked through the field, grabbed the lead. 50 to go, and Belong will draw on and win it. Belong first, Dark Kingdom second, Rainbow Brave third. Then came Peking Dancer, Strictly Jazz, Sugarberry Circle. A long break then to Principal Act, Assessment, and Solar Burn was a bad last. Belong cracking it today, number 5, ridden by Jason Patton. Just put her to sleep in the middle stages and hoped that the runs would come, which they eventually did, and she really worked at the line strongly. Dark forward for this second up run. All in. Off now. Lush Version a little slow down on the inside. Gentle Habits next to him was away well. Matador S is getting back in the early stages. Kabila showing some pace is up in the first 4 or so. Roberts Way out wide is leading from Cut for Races, who pushes through on the inside at the 1300 to take it up now over Roberts Way. Star of Rubiton is third, followed by Pin Hero, and then Kabila, who's in the first 5 early, followed by Gentle Habits. Langmore Lane out wide, inclined to pull a bit. A length further back is Lush Version. There's no pace about it all. You Called Sir next on the outside, and Caveside Cannibal deep. Back behind those then is Matador S, being followed then by Meridian Magique, who's third to last. Denny Boy is behind it, and Latin Falls on the rails. Star of Rubiton went to the lead, but still not a great deal of pace about. At the 800, it's Star of Rubiton, 1 length in front. Roberts Way is second. A length and a half away in third place in Cut for Races, Pin Hero, and Kabila on the outside of those horses, and then Langmore Lane. A length and a half further back in the field then came Lush Version over on the rails, being followed by Gentle Habits. Caveside Cannibals been wide all the way. 2 lengths to Latin Falls. Matador S ridden along. Then You Called Sir, Denny Boy, and Meridian Magique last coming for home. Star of Rubiton's going to swing the corner just in front from Roberts Way. Pin Hero behind them, and then Kabila called on for the supreme run. Caveside Cannibals never been on the track, the widest runner. Star of Rubiton inside the 200, led from Roberts Way. Caveside Cannibal, and then Pin Hero, but Caveside Cannibal raced up to Star of Rubiton. Big performance, never on the track, but Caveside Cannibal Drew clear and beat Star Rubiton a length. Robert's Way third, then Pin Hero. Lush Version ran on well. Kabila didn't sprint home today. Next in was Latin Falls, followed further back then by Cut for Races, Meridian Magique. Matador S never raised back as sights. They were followed then by Langmore Lane, Gentle Habits, You Called Sir, and Denny Boy, one of the last to greet the judge.
Number 10, Caveside Cannibal.
In the middle of the line. Spike Short on board. Off they go now. Kai Matabel began well on the inside. Clay Goddess flew out of the stalls and races to the lead in the early part. Hula Rose has dropped out to be a clear last now. Hunting through along the inside, settling into stride here, Norway Star goes to the lead over Clay Goddess. Moving up fast on the outside, Royal Amber now to sit second, and 2 lengths back, Luskinshire in a good place fourth from Sack the Maid. Then Clay Dancer on the outside, Connemara Queen racing deep, 1,000 to go. 2 lengths Run Fast ahead, Kai Matabel on the rail. Then Blue Laces followed by Hula Rose and Kavlar's last of all, about 10 from the leader. Norway Star joined by Royal Amber on the outside. Luskinshire has moved around the outside of the pair of them and goes to the lead now. Clay Goddess is fourth, followed by Sack the Maid, Connemara Queen working forward. 2 lengths then to Clay Dancer. A length and a half, Kai Matabel, Run Fast, Blue Laces, followed then by Hula Rose and Kavlar last coming up before the turn. Few of these have done some work. Luskinshire in the centre and Connemara Queen on the outside. They've both worked hard, but they lead together. Running up around them now is Clay Dancer. Had a nice run just off the pace in the red cap, and she's popped the question by Ellen Turning. Connemara Queen slipped away at the 200. 2 lengths in front though. Sack the Maid, Luskinshire battling. Clay Dancer can't go on, and then Kai Matabel, but Connemara Queen, it too raced wide and comes right away, and Connemara Queen scores in a breeze from Sack the Maid. Kai Matabel flew home to grab third from Luskinshire. They were followed by Hula Rose. Then came Blue Laces. Clay Dancer had a beautiful run but couldn't go on in the straight. Then Norway Star. Behind her Kavlar, followed in by Run Fast, Clay Goddess, and back last of all Royal Amber.
Number 3, Connemara Queen, 14 even, 410. Sack the Maid, 1170. And for third there, number 9, it will be Kai Matabel. Thank you to Greg Miles for the coverage there at Cranbourne. It's been some good racing there this afternoon. Now, Cessnock, they're almost at the start for the running of race 6. Courtney's Gift is now into 290. Scoring Power is now...
The back and back off.